Hey guys, Brunel Sabrin here. I'm standing in front of our weather stations, part of the Antara Ag Weather Network. We've just finished installing phase 2 in 2025, where we've effectively doubled the amount of collection devices that we have and double the coverage area over last year. This year we have 19 weather stations, another 8 rain collection devices, and another addition for this year is we've added 18 4-foot soil probes to the majority of our stations. These soil probes are going to help us monitor water usage by the crops. So we're going to be able to look through that top 4 feet. How are the crops accessing water? What is the recharge when we get rainfall? What is, the goal of having all of this information is, can we make better decisions based on how much water is available to the crop? And can we do a better job predicting what our yield potential is? And that's where it helps make better decisions, right? If we have enough moisture for an 80 bushel wheat crop, well, maybe we didn't fertilize that high and we need to add more fertilizer. Conversely, if we don't have the moisture, it's dry, that's where we can cut our losses. Maybe we can say, okay, a fungicide is not warranted. The yield potential just isn't there. We should reduce our risk, cut our losses. And that ultimately, at the end of the day, it's all about profitability, and that's what we're striving for. So how does the network work? Well, the stations within the network are owned in combination by producers and ourselves. The whole idea is we looked at it and we said, okay, maybe a farm or some of our farms were looking at weather stations that are saying, well, it's a bit cost prohibitive if I've got to buy 2, 3, or 4 weather stations to cover my entire geography. So we said, well, what if we start pooling some of these neighbors and farms together into a network where each farmer might only have to buy 1 machine, but they get access to everybody's information. So that's what led to the creation of the Antara Ag Weather Network. For producers, this means they've got real-time wind, rain, temperature data, so no more guesswork, how much rain fell in a certain given area. For operations that are spread out over a wider geography, this can save a ton of time if you don't have to go look, if you've got it all at your fingertips to say, okay, it rained 1 inch up there, a 1/2 inch over here, 2 inches over there. You can start planning your day a little bit better. Or even wind is another factor. Even though we're on a flat floodplain, there is variability in the winds, especially when it's unsettled weather. So this can help make some of those decisions, especially when it comes to spraying time. What is the wind doing? Which direction is it going? What are the gusts, et cetera, et cetera. So it's all at the goal of helping make better decisions. Then I mentioned some of the soil test data that we're collecting. Well, we're also collecting historical information, which can be very valuable come harvest time when you're trying to figure out why one field yielded this and another field yielded that. We can see how much rain fell, how much of that was converted into bushels, et cetera, et cetera. If you are a industry crop input supplier, if you're doing on-farm research in the Red River Valley, having this complete data set may be of value to you. A university extension, commodity groups you're interested, or if you're looking for more robust weather data set for the Red River Valley, reach out to us. Another option might be if you're a custom applicator, some real-time wind and rain information, even temperature can be very valuable in terms of coordinating where you're sending different pieces of equipment. These are all things, or if you're a producer and you're wanting to participate or wondering how this network might be of benefit to you, hey, please reach out. We've got some gaps in coverage areas that we would like to strengthen. So we're always looking to add more partners, more devices. The more the merrier, the better. The data that we can collect, the better a help it could be to advance agriculture in the Red River Valley. So thanks again for watching. Chances are, if this kind of content interests you, other people that might be interested in it, please forward and share. Like and subscribe our videos. Check out the rest of our content, and we'll try to keep you posted with different examples of how we're using this information throughout the season to show you the benefits and the value. And if there's other parts of your business that we can help you with, again, reach out, and we're always happy to talk. Thanks again. We'll catch you in the next video.